Tonight we're staying with the bottom shelf. We're going to do Evan Williams Green Label, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is the green label. It is charcoal filter, genuine sour mash, distilled in Kentucky and bottled by Old Evan Williams Distillery, Bardstown, Kentucky. And Evan Williams is pretty good stuff. This one here is a $3.75. I purchased it for $5.23. You can get the $7.50 for around $10. And it states on the back, 36 months old. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Anyway, I've got a few notes on it. It's not very complex. It's 40% ABV. There's not much else to really say about it. It's Evan Williams' very basic entry level bourbon. It's where it all starts. I don't know the mash bill in it. Somebody have to add in that. I could not even find it on their website. They start at the black label and go forward from there. I don't know if they just don't have it on their website or if it's discontinued. I don't know that much about it. But there's plenty on the shelf here. Anyway, so for 3-year-old bourbon, age stated on the back, it is 40%, so it falls in the line of a couple others I've done lately. The Ancient Age and the Old 1889 brand. Well, this one is significantly more oily. It's a lot more viscous. Now it's medium gold, slight amber color to it, slight darker haze to it, bringing on the amber, but mostly it's medium gold to me. But the legs run down pretty slow. It coats the glass very smooth. Nose, palate, nose. Okay, it's charcoal filtered and you can smell it. Think corn on the cob on your charcoal grill when you're cooking it. It's the first thing that hits my nose off of this. I get that charcoal smell, I get the corn, the grilled corn smell that comes with it. Very prevalent in this one. Slightly phenolic from the wood, little caramel. And almost like a little background apricot in it, dried apricot. Other than that, it's not bringing a whole lot. Maybe a faint vanilla, but not much. You got to really reach for it. It's not a very complex bourbon. Again with the corn cob on the grill. I mean, that is a very prevalent note in this one. Very prevalent. The brown sugar. Again with the phenolicness to it. Boy, it finishes light and fast. It doesn't stick around. Although the finish in the overall mouth, and the mouth feels light, fast, and goes away, it does tend to very lightly linger on the lower parts of the inside of the cheek. And that remains for whatever reason. I think it's because of the oiliness. But it does stay there, and it's not unpleasant. What's left in the mouth is not unpleasant at all. But it is a bit watery. And there is a hint of cayenne pepper in this. I noticed that even in my notes from the first time around on the finish. There is a light cayenne pepper that comes around in the finish on this. A little bit of spirit drive in the taste, but I mean, that's pretty it. It's pretty basic. Doesn't linger, other than that little bit of flavor that's left. You know, when I think of lingering, I think of something that just sticks in there. It's bold. It's like, this one's not like that. It's just very light and just hangs around, and it just right there in the cheeks, right there on each side. Not unpleasant at all, actually. I don't mind it at all. I know it's mostly used as a mixer, but this is not a rock gut bourbon by any means. It is a bottom shelfer. You're not going to get complex flavors, nothing. Don't go looking for them. They're not there. But for what it is, it's not bad. For the price, there are a lot worse options out there. Higher price than this, for sure. I'll be honest. I'd rather buy this than Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels too sweet for me. Anyway, score, I'm going to give it a 77 out of 100. That's more than a fair score for it, for bourbon. Today I was out shopping around looking for lawnmower blades that I cannot find. I'm going to have to order. Went to a couple of liquor stores up in Manhattan and found this little set here of Westland whiskeys. We got 200 ml bottles. Westland is in Washington, if I remember correctly. Washington, I think so. That's barley. It's American malt. We've got American single malt, peated, American single malt peated. This American oak peated and sherry wood. So what I'm going to do is, here for long, I want to run another teaser. This is a teaser pack. 200 mils, those nice. It's a little bigger than the 50s, which makes it really nice. I should probably get to know it, but I don't want to. I want to do this blind like I did the tomato with my wife, pouring out the things and go through them and go through the first impressions. It may not be the end impressions. I may try them later and do other things. But first impressions sometimes are very telling. And I think that's what I'm going to do with this one. So look forward to that coming up, guys. With that, remember, the spirit in your glass is not running from you. Take your time, sip and enjoy. You'll be better for it. Have a good night.